can deal with if you have nowhere to go, but a lot of people have a lot of places to go as we look at different cameras from across the area. Let's check in with Bria Jones, who is out on the road tonight. Bria, how are things now?
Well, Ted, right now we're on I-43 just north of Sheboygan. I want you to take a look at the left of your screen here. You can see some flashing lights. It appears that we were seeing another crash involving a semi. This is what appears from this side of the road. As you can see, we are now seeing a tow truck moving a tractor trailer off of the side of the road. We can see that the front of the tractor trailer, it sort of jackknifed off into the ditch over here. Again, we're on I-43 just north of Sheboygan. The roads here in this area, as we can see, I want you to take a look at the current road conditions that we're seeing. The roads up north, they are a lot slicker than what we saw when we were passing through Ozaukee County. So again, visibility here great. The roads at this point in this particular lane we're in seems to be dry, but just a lot of slick spots on the northbound and southbound lanes. As you saw, these roads, they're dangerous. AAA says they estimate at least 1.4 million Wisconsinites will be driving more than 50 miles for Thanksgiving. The roads, again, traffic right now obviously thinning out, but it was very heavy earlier. I want you to just take a look at some of the video that we saw. We saw very serious crashes, some of them fatal. This is the crash that we saw earlier in Ozaukee County. It killed one person and injured 4 other people. The sheriff's office tells us a semi was heading south on I-43, lost control, and jackknifed near Highway 33. It crossed over the median and was hit by 2 northbound vehicles. The driver of the Sprinter van, which we saw in an image, was killed. The driver of the car had serious injuries. Another car ended up going off the freeway. We know that several other people in that vehicle were also injured and taken to the hospital. The cause of the crash, we're told, currently remains under investigation. Our crews that are out on the roads also came across several other crashes in Sheboygan County, where we are now. This also happened on I-43. A semi-trailer jackknifes off the road, landing in a ditch. Minutes later, they passed this scene. A truck towing a trailer hits a road sign that you can see is kind of bended and slides into a ditch. We also saw a very big pileup out in Wauwatosa. DOT video captured what appears to be a large pileup involving at least a county bus from what we could see from the DOT perspective. That was at Highway 100 and Capitol Drive. We have reached out to the authorities, the municipalities, to learn what we could about those crashes to see if there were any more injuries. With this winter weather here, with more winter weather expected over the weekend, Saturday, AAA says drivers should also expect potentially a chaotic ride home.
Just slowing down is really critical, and making sure that you're sticking close to the speed limit, and also even just driving for conditions, and some of the conditions we're seeing out there, you're going to want to be driving below the speed limit in order to stay safe.
AAA is also reminding people that when you see first responders out on the road to move over. Just in the last 10 minutes, we saw at least 2 plows. We saw 2 salt trucks out as well on the roads, making sure that they are going through, treating the roads, clearing out the snow. From what we can see in most of the areas, it appears that the snow has either melted or the crews have done a great job of moving it to the side of the road. But again, the roads out here, while they may look dry, they are still very slick in some spots, so take it easy. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, good reminders. Thank you, Bria.